In a world like none other, there comes one man in search of plastic, in search of cons. He is known as Plasticon. Join him as he brings toys from another dimension to a household near you.
Look, man, is it bad enough that you gotta destroy everything? Now you gotta write graffiti on yourself? Oh!
Welcome back to yet another Plasticon Generation 2 review thingy! Today we're going to cover Generation 2 Hero Megatron with his bladder cell and his awesome missile of death. Yes, missile of death, because he can fire it, because he got a bladder cell. And it shoots like air bullets. That's what it does. Because he's cool. He's G2 Megatron. Now, little disclaimer. In Europe, I actually don't think it says Megatron rules on here. If I remember, the European version is slightly different than this guy. I don't believe it said Megatron. I just think it just had a big sticker here. I don't remember. But anyway, other than that, there really is no difference. The only thing I'm actually really missing on this guy is his gun. He's supposed to have a gun that plugs in right here. But, you know, that's what it is. At least I have a missile for him. But, yeah, missiles on the floor. Anyhow, let's go into his crazy transform. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look a little closer at this. It's actually got this nice little tampo here. I do like the sticker right here, where it's the Decepticon emblem. And it's got a couple crossed bones as if it's like a pirate. Maybe he's part of the space pirate squad. I don't know. I do like this thing a lot. The colors are insane. I mean, I love this triangular deco instead of just like the splashed on, like, I know he's dusty because I had him on the shelf forever here, but I do like it. The triangular deco, though, is great because it's not like that standard, you know, camouflage, just like blotchy stuff everywhere. It's got some kind of character to it, and it's really cool, and I like it, and I love the colors. The colors just go together so great. I like this big, gigantic orange thing here on the back. Now, some people are like, that just looks stupid. Well, you guys don't understand Generation 2, then you probably shouldn't be watching G2, because G2's full of gimmicks, and gimmick bots are awesome, and as far as I'm concerned, this is doing a gimmick right, not that crap that we had a while back where they were putting lights and mech-tech gimmicks and guns that never locked out and all that garbage. This is doing it right, guys. I do like the idea that the treads here are actually picked out with some chrome paint, which is nice. They did that on both sides. I mean, they didn't have to do this kind of stuff, guys. This is stuff they did not have to do back then, but they did because they liked doing things. Anyhow, going into his transformation. His transformation is pretty much like his larger counterpart that I have yet to get to. But you just hold his arms out. And then you'll normally kind of get this thing out of the way. So that way you can fold these out. These are his legs. They're very stiff. It's probably because I tightened them up a long time ago. Because these guys tend to get loose after a while, sometimes. Fold this portion here down. Put his arm around. You guys can see what I'm doing. I don't have to tell you everything that I'm doing, but there you go. This arm here is floppy. Anyhow, move this to the side, and then you flip up his head manually. And then you'll take this gun thingy here and then put it back on there. And then if you got the missile on there, he goes pew 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 pew, because I'm not going to even get it off the floor. Anyhow, check out his head sculpt. That is very Megatron. It does happen to have a swivel to it, but it's so difficult to get to. Actually, his nose is very pointy too. So, but he does have those like neon pink, crazy glowing eyes, which is just so freaking cool, and I like the idea that the purple head is lavender, but I mean, somehow it just goes together with this. I love it. Somehow it just works. Now this guy is that whole predecessor thing to how much articulation can I shove into a bot? Well, this guy's got a lot of articulation. I mean, anybody out there that complains about anything that came out of Generation 1 or Generation 2 don't understand that these were the most articulated things that you can get. I mean, his arm does go out quite a ways, and you can do a lot of different things with him. He's also got a waist swivel. Waist swivel. I mean, he's got a head swivel, he's got a waist swivel. He does have knees. And obviously, you know, he can fold this all the way up because that's part of his transformation. But I mean, come on. That's just great. These guys do stand up pretty good. They're not too bad. They're actually really neat. I think these are probably some of the most underrated lines of the toy. Now, I know this guy had been repainted in RID as Bludgeon, and I think he had another crazy repaint where they made him, I don't know, Megatron / Optimus thing, where he had the head switching gimmick where it was built into the gun or something. I don't know. I don't have those two, and quite frankly, I think this is still the best one of the group. Because it's Megatron. Just Megatron rules! Megatron rules! If you didn't realize that, Megatron rules. This is Megatron. Megatron's awesome. Now, if I had his gun would actually fit in his hand. 5mm port. So I could take like any kind of gun, I guess, from another transformer. I've got one. Got a bunch of passenger gun off-road. Just to prove to you that it's a 5mm port, and I'm not lying. There you go. He's got a gun in his hand. It's from Flat Top, but it works, right? Anyhow, this has been Plasticon. That's been Megatron. And this has been yet another review. And I'll catch you guys next time, because I got more Generation 2 goodies stuff. Yes. Catch you guys later. Peace out! He does have arm storage for his missiles. It just plugs in on this. Just like that! See you in a bit.